Social media is one of the things where many people use it, but are addicted to it. Almost all the social media sites I have used over the years, I never used it for its intended purpose. To put it simply, I don't use social media. This includes all the popular ones such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or anything else. Why? Because it's not worth my time. You may be wondering why I have accounts on some of these sites if I don't use them. This is an account for the people who want to follow. It's not for me in any way, but rather for the people. Posts and videos are posted using a third-party tool, and I never sign into Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, basically at all. YouTube and a few other video alternatives, such as Odysee and Rumble, are the only exceptions to the ones I use. If you wish to call them social media sites. For the purpose of social media, I don't use them the way they're intended. I rarely, and I mean extremely rarely, comment on videos on YouTube. I'm subscribed to a few channels, but I don't use the feature as it is intended. Rather, I bookmark the channels I watch and check manually, and never watch a single video signed in, ever. I don't like or dislike videos. At the moment, it's only Odysee that I use as it's intended by following a few channels and checking my feed. YouTube, I couldn't be bothered with, and Rumble is fine, but I prefer Odysee. And the only content I watch on any of these platforms is mostly gaming videos from my favorite creators, a few independent news sources, and educational material, and rarely music. The only community engagement I have is with anyone who's a member of my channels, comments on my website or during my live streams on YouTube and Twitch. That's basically it. So why don't I use any of these social media sites for their intended purpose? Reason being, I've never really been a social person. Posting what I look like or am doing for the day or on Facebook or Instagram is ridiculous to me. Nor do I care what someone else does for their day. I personally feel so many people are hooked on someone else's life instead of paying attention to their own. They're hooked on these celebrities instead of paying attention to what's really going on in the world. They'll bow down and praise the celebrity and do whatever they want instead of critically thinking about the situation. Social media, when used correctly, can have great benefits to connect with those you care about. But let's be real here. The overwhelming majority of people, especially those who are young, are addicted to it to such a degree that if it were to be taken away, their fragile mind that completely lacks an attention span wouldn't know what to do. No likes, comments, followers. It should be no problem. But people base their personality around how much of these they have, and it's sad. I'm glad I never got into that mindset and have instead opted to not use these sites and actually block counts for likes, views, and impressions. I don't allow these sites to track me since all they want is your personal information. All of that is blocked since they have no right to my personal data. Join me and things will be so much simpler and happier in this world. Let me know how this works for you. Have a great day.